Recording's done. Oglądacie What the Fuss podcast i zapraszamy na wywiad z Mike'em Tirellim z Holy Mother i miliona innych zespołów. Okay, we're talking with the man, the myth, the legend, Mike Tirelli.
How are you?
How you doing, Mike?
Doing well. Getting ready for a big show tonight.
Okay, we'll begin with this is not your first show in Poland. You played in Chorzów, in Leśniczówka last year. How do you remember that show?
I remember it being, great. The fans are great. They received the music well, and I met you for the first time. Yep. It was great. We played a show last night, actually, in Rocklaw. I don't know how to say it.
Okay. How do you like that one?
That was incredible as well. I
Cool.
mean, the fans are just, as we say, off the chart. They're,
We
amazing.
try.
Yeah.
People tell us that we Polish fans are mad.
Yeah.
We're cuckoo for our metal.
They were jumping on the stage. They really were.
Cool.
I'm trying to keep them
Cool.
off the stage.
Okay, let's begin at the beginning. The first band that you were in was Last Licks, but I saw that, is that a rumor that you recorded a single in 1981?
Possibly 81. I don't know about that.
Some single. I saw a single with an Italian title.
Now that was it a single? I don't know, but I know I had a band Last Lick, so we
Okay,
recorded
yeah.
full length album in like 85. I think it was 86.
86.
Right.
86, because it came out the same year that the first Burning Star album with you came out.
Yeah, no turning back.
No turning back.
Right.
But can we talk about Last Licks? Can you? This band is a little bit of an enigma, a mystery. Can you tell us more about this?
Sure,
this
it was a local band. We were in high school. My buddy Dean Kazan, he's a drummer. He got me into the whole music thing. Thanks, Dean, for nothing. No. And then a couple other guys in the band. We have guitar player Carmine Sirico, another local guy, all local guys. Mike Tirelli, another the other guitar player. And Bob Rayo, bass. Actually, Bob Rayo is married to a Polish woman who actually lived, I'm not sure what city she's from, but now she lives in the States with him.
Okay.
So
right.
That was Last Licks. We did, local shows, and we released an album in 86 on a label. It was an independent label.
Yeah. That album is, it's not similar to your other stuff. It's kind of mellow a little bit, I think.
The Last Lick stuff?
Yeah.
It's kind of, I didn't think it was so metal. It was so like...
No, I say mellow.
Oh, mellow, yeah.
Hard rockish.
Yes.
More than metal.
Yeah. We were trying to do the, just the rock, straight rock stuff.
Did you do some stuff? How did you get into music before Last Licks? What got you? What band or what scene or what got you into?
Basically, I mean, the drummer and I had a band before that called Mistress. I was like 14, 15. Oh, yeah. And, that's basically it. We just, listening to the people that, I'm very influenced by, which is Ronnie James Dio, Black Sabbath. And
David Coverdale.
And Coverdale and Judas Priest. And
Van Halen.
Van Halen, Judas, actually Jeff Tate. I always like Jeff Tate.
Oh, yeah.
Too.
Everybody does.
But one of my favorite, on top of that, is Ray Gillen.
Oh.
He was one of the best. Yeah, Ray was amazing. I knew Ray as a great person as well.
You knew him personally?
I did, yeah. He was in a band locally with Bobby Rondinelli, Teddy Rondinelli, James Lomenzo on bass, and Teddy and Bobby's sister. It was called Rondinelli. When Rondinelli left,
band.
Yeah, he left Rainbow. He put his own band together, and he found Ray. Ray was in a band in New Jersey, and I actually went down there. I was like, they were looking for a singer, and my buddy's like, I got a friend who can sing like Dio. So he goes up to Bobby Rondinelli, and Bobby was like, all right, so bring him down. So I go down there where I was like, I had this, like a kid. I had a baseball cap. I go down, start singing like Dio. They were like, what the fuck?
Okay, so that was Last Licks, local band.
Right.
But in the same year that Last Licks came out, you found a bigger and more metal thing, Burning Star with Jack Starr. Were you familiar with Virgin Steel before?
Right.
Burning Star?
Right.
How did you end up in Burning Star?
Actually, Jack Starr found me. I was playing at like a local bar, pub, or whatever, and I was singing, Maiden and all that kind of stuff. And there was a local radio guy. His name was Fingers. He had a radio show called WBAB, and he recommended me to Jack Starr, and that was it. The rest is history. Dave DeFay produced it with him. Dave DeFay actually showed me. Actually, I learned the songs with Dave DeFay.
Okay.
He was producing the stuff, so it was great experience. It was my first international record.
What's your? Did you play shows promoting No Turning Back?
We did afterward, yeah, some local shows, No Turning Back, and then later on we put together other albums, and we started to get very steady with gigs.
How did you receive the music on No Turning Back? I would say that's a minor U.S. power metal classic.
100% right. Yeah,
absolutely. Yep. Like you kept the flame alive, as I say.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Did you have a favorite song out of that?
I think Light in the Dark. I think Light in the Black, Light in the Dark. I think Light in the Dark and No Turning Back.
Oh yeah, the title track is astoundingly good.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard that one and I'm like, yes.
That was cool back then, man. That was good.
Yes. And then Blaze of Glory.
Yes, that was the second, right.
Yeah. Did you get more shows? Did you get more recognition?
Yes, after that, we started to play a lot more. Played everywhere on Long Island. Some other, like in the city, New York City. We did some TV shows. We did videos and the whole thing. Yeah.
Alrighty. When you compare Blaze of Glory to No Turning Back, do some comparison with me. What do you think?
I would say that No Turning Back is a little bit more keyboard oriented. It was my first album I ever sang on. I think I really found my voice a lot more consistently.
Oh yeah.
On Blaze of Glory, and I matured. I was so young then, you know.
But do you have a favorite from Blaze of Glory too? I do.
Let me think. What's your favorite?
Burning Star.
Oh, you like that one the best?
Oh yeah.
I think Tear Down the Walls. Is that on there?
I think that's
on the Orange album.
That could be on the Orange album.
See, I messed up. I haven't listened in a long time.
That could be on the...
All right, so Blaze of Glory is one of my favorite on that.
Yeah, I like that
Love
one
that
too.
one, yeah.
Love
we did a video as well for that.
Oh, it was a video. I didn't see the video. Yeah. Oh, see? That must be a rare one.
I think it's out there somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then you went with Burning Star, you went a little bit commercial with the Orange album.
That's it. That's where the Tear Down the Walls was probably on that one.
Possibly. And I don't remember now, but why did you go a little bit more melodic, a little bit, I won't say glam, but a little bit more commercial?
You know what it was? It was like following the trend a little bit more. We had MTV. We even had, the White Snakes coming out and and all the, the bands like that. So you try to fit in a little bit more with the fad. So the music toned down a little bit. I think the writing was really good. It was very melodic. It wasn't thrashy.
No,
it was just more like,
which is why it's my least favorite Burning Star album.
Yeah, there you go.
But did you know that the Orange album was re-released by a Polish company? Skull Records.
Oh, Skull. And that's...
2 times. With the original cover and with new cover.
Bart Gabriel.
Yes, with new cover artwork even.
Yeah, I know Bart. Yeah.
Cool album. Very catchy. I would say very catchy. Mm-hmm. Not trashy enough for me, not speed metal enough for me, but catchy nonetheless.
Yeah, you had some good songs.
But do you prefer to do the melodic stuff or the hard hitting? What's easier to sing for you? Melodic.
You know what it is? I mean, back in the day, you just. Toxic Rain and all that.
We're going to go back to
I love
Rain.
the song. It's great. But I like stuff a little, it's more melodic, where the voice fits in a little bit more, you know. But
and then came along Strider.
Strider was my least favorite album. It was a project, actually. With just me and Jack.
We will go back to my least favorite stuff you're singing on, which would be Tabloid Crush. I don't like that one at all.
Yeah, that's a total experiment.
Yeah, but Strider, how did Strider come about? Strider was actually totally in the hard rock MTV.
Right.
And it was released in '91, I think. So that's at the end of the MTV Skid Row era. Of why did you change into that?
Well, it was really all pretty much Jack Starr. He wanted to put together something.
Right.
I wasn't in the band anymore. We weren't even together. And he called me, you want to do another album? And we're going to do a project. This is not going to be Burning Star. And he decided to name it Strider. And pretty much was self-produced, very inexpensively. And it's my least favorite, but you know what? I'm proud of everything I've done.
Any recollection, any history behind Strider? Some curiosity.
As far as what?
As far as recording, as far as playing, is there some fun stuff you could tell us about Strider?
Strider was done in a home studio.
All right.
On a low budget, and like I said, I mean, it is what it is. It's a hard rock record, whatever, with some blues to it, you know.
Little bit.
An experiment. It was never meant to be anything like Burning Starr or.
Did you play shows?
Not with that, no.
No shows. No shows. And then 3 years of silence.
Yeah.
Why? 94 is the first. I think 94 is the first Holy Mother album.
Yeah, I think it was 94, 95.
Yeah. Why the break?
Probably because, you know, you get
disillusion.
You get involved with family and all that kind of stuff.
Get it.
And then we started to do different shit, you know. So,
yeah. Did you do some music? Did you do covers? Did you sing?
Yeah, I think I was probably doing some gigs out here and there, and then we decided, you know, what's next after that. So
Holy Mother.
There you go.
That's the stuff we're here for, mainly. Well, not only, but mainly. The first Holy Mother album, and this one is a misnomer to me, because it's not representative of Holy Mother at all.
Right.
It's mellow. It's a little bit grungy. It's a little bit hard rocky. It's a little bit metal, but it's not. How did it come about? It's not representative of you guys at all.
Yeah. Well, if you compare it to
the
Toxic Rain and Criminal Afterlife, right.
and My World War even.
Right. It's you know what it was? You try to find your way. Randy Copeland was very instrumental in that. He actually came up with the name. So
Holy Mother.
And you know, we just kind of rehearsed in Randy's basement out in Southampton, and we just, you know, worked a lot of songs around the bass. Grooves like that, you know.
So that's why they're so a little bit groovy, a little bit grungy.
Right, a lot of, and then the times were very grungy, as you know.
Yeah, 94.
So we, you know, kind of combined the two, and then we signed with Axel Duperville from Germany.
Yep.
A small
Shark
label.
Records.
Shock. It wasn't Shock when it came out, though. It was on a different label.
Oh yeah, he got tons of labels.
Right. So you know, we recorded that, and then we took actually spent some time on it. It was nice. We worked with a good producer, and
it sounds good.
Yeah, sonically it's good.
Production, sonically, very
good.
fine.
Right.
Very fine. Did you play? Well, did you promote it in any way?
We didn't do many shows. No, we really didn't. It just came out, and we never came back to Europe to support it.
And it didn't have a good cover artwork also.
Right. Not comparing it again.
Oh yeah. And now we're coming to the shit that I like. Toxic Rain.
Yeah.
Which had two cover artworks. One which was shitty,
right?
Which was with the green with the logo. That's shitty,
right?
And the proper one, when you found your mascot, that one is amazing. Who came out with that?
Felipe,
whose idea was this?
Eric Felipe. He's from the Netherlands, I believe. He's a prolific artist. He does a lot of album covers and art and stuff like that. And he did an amazing job. He created Tox, and you know what? The next album we're gonna go back with Tox again.
And he came out with your mascot, with the horny guy.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to that.
Absolutely, astoundingly fun cover, but cover's the cover.
Right.
Now let's go to the music. Oh my lord! Who did you? What devil? What demon came upon you to trash the fuck up?
Well, the label said we need something painkillerish.
Oh, it is. I wanted to avoid that one, but yes, it's painkillerish as fuck. It reminds me of two albums: Painkiller and Thunder Steel.
Yeah, like a riot. Right. So me and Jim sat down and fucking just went. I keep cursing anyway. Sat down and wrote. And you even re-recorded stuff from the first album to make it more right. Some of the
pounding.
songs were good songs. We just made them heavier and you know, thrashier. You know,
astoundingly good, and it has a very peculiar sound as far as sonically goes. The guitar is so screechy, scratchy. Who came out with that idea? I like that one. It's unique.
Well, I'll tell you what. We wanted. Us as a band, we weren't too happy with the mix sonically. I mean, it was a little harsh sometimes to us, but obviously, I mean, it did pretty well because people received it very well.
Yeah, that's as we were talking before. If did you agree? If we want to point to Holy Mother, we should point to Toxic Rain.
Yeah, no doubt.
As the definitive,
Yep.
the stuff.
No
That's
doubt
the
about
shit.
it. No doubt about it. Yep.
That's the shit.
You got a lot of good songs on there.
Yeah, and very ferocious vocals, I would say.
Yep.
Very.
Start right off at Wars.
Yeah, it's like a mix of
Crazy.
Halford and even James Rivera from Hellstar, something like that.
It is very, very, very aggressive.
It is.
And
It is.
rangeful as well.
It is. It's no ballads, no bullshit, no slow tempo stuff.
Right.
The mid tempo or fucking high speed
Right.
killer destructive shit.
It is, yeah. Except for,
What?
you got another thing coming. We put on
Yep.
there.
Yeah. That's the one. We're gonna go to the covers are gonna be a separate issue because this is something about you and covers that we gotta mention, but are gonna make it a separate issue. But you play lots of songs live. Is there a particular favorite? Well, apart from the title track, which is the total killer, but the River is awesome. But apart from those two, do you have any particular favorite to play live?
Live to Die.
Oh yeah.
Love Live to Die.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking really good.
I love the Melting Pot. Oh God, that's good.
Melting Pot's great. That's
Good.
a tough song.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. A little bit different, melodically and
It
vocally.
is, yeah.
And Wars, of course. Wars is like
Wars is a great song.
fucking great.
Yeah.
It's like go.
What a great song to start the album.
Yeah.
with, right?
It's like what's your first song? Wars.
Yeah.
Fuck you. It's called Wars. Nothing else. Astoundingly fun. And then with Criminal Afterlife, I would say it tries to be Toxic Rain Part 2, but a little bit more mellow. That's my idea.
Not as thrashy.
Yeah. Is that by
Right.
design?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, musicians change. You get into, you got that, you already have that in your heart. You know, we just did Toxic Rain. Then we got invited to do the Wacken Festival. In the same time, we recorded Criminal Afterlife. We were there for like 9 days, did everything. Boom, boom, boom. Mixed everything. And basically, we just write what we're feeling at the
yeah.
time.
You don't play stuff from Criminal Afterlife very much live. Why?
How do you know? You got to see tonight's show.
Yeah, but you didn't last time.
We didn't, but we will tonight.
Oh, cool. Title track. Do it.
Definitely.
Fucking awesome. And then a curiosity record, the first one I found in a bargain bin in Warsaw was My World War. That's the first Holy Mother record I heard.
Right.
And I liked it because it sounds sonically it's very fine. It
you
sounds
like it?
massive.
Good.
It sounds massive.
That was actually recorded in Jim Harris's studio.
Oh, it sounds
All
massive.
home,
Guitar
yeah.
sounds massive.
We used John Bavona on that. He's one of the guitar players in TSO, Trans-Siberian
Oh, yeah.
Orchestra.
Oh.
Great guitar player.
That one is different. It is still metal, but it's different. I cannot pinpoint it. It's not alternative, but it's a little bit different vibe to it.
Right.
Why?
You know, like I said, I mean,
Yeah,
it
I know,
depends.
no.
It really depends on the time, what mood you're in, and you get inspired by listening to different stuff at the time, and it's hard for me to remember every song on the album, but as far as I can remember, and the stuff is a little more. It's not as thrashy as Toxic
Not
Rain.
experimental. Oh yeah, and we missed one thing, which was Tabloid Crush. Let's
Right.
go back. Why did you decide to do industrial stuff like Tabloid
Yeah, we wanted to
Crush?
see what would happen, and do something a little more Dutch, but. It could have been a little bit more industrial if the production was more like Nine
Could be
Inch Nails.
harsher.
Yeah,
Could
it just
would be more fun.
It did not. Yeah, it didn't go.
It's not
go over the way we wanted to.
I'll tell you straight up. It's not the best songwriting wise.
Right. I
It
agree.
can get a little bit boring.
Right.
It's a little bit too metal, a little bit. It cannot decide what it is.
It needs to be heavier.
Yeah.
And then it would have been good.
Yeah, it cannot decide what it is.
Right.
It's not industrial and it's not hard rock and it's not pop rock. It's not
Either
nothing.
you're gonna go industrial, do it. If
Do
you're
it,
gonna go,
yeah.
do it.
Be
It's
something.
like in between.
Be something,
Yeah.
not be nothing.
Yep,
If
I
you're
agree.
trying to do everything, you're nothing.
Exactly.
As in music, I like when I say to bands, be something. Be
Right.
technical, be melodic, but be something.
Right.
Not be
Be-
everything for everybody.
Yep. You're right.
There's nothing as everything for everybody. Van Halen was everything for everybody, and
Right.
Van Halen is gone.
Right.
But that's my curiosity. What's living on luck about? Living on luck, New York.
Well, you know what? I believe everyone's living on luck. Every day we wake up, man, we're living on luck. Either you can accept the good luck or you can accept the bad luck.
Oh, yeah.
So living on luck, New York. I play guitar in that, by the way.
Oh, yeah, you do?
Yeah, it was.
Wait, yeah. I wanted to ask you, do you compose? Are you a musician in the sense of playing?
I play guitar actually on all the stuff that you hear now. I play guitar on everything.
Oh, yeah.
I write everything. So I play guitar on my guitar track.
And did you play on
live?
Other? I know you don't, but did you play on other albums?
I didn't play on Toxic Rain or Criminal Afterlife or none of those. No, but now I do because I'm a pretty good guitar player. Very good, actually.
Oh, see?
So I like to hear what I write.
Americans
and get it right.
Americans and modesty. I love it.
No, you know what it is. I've been playing for so long, and
who's your inspiration on guitar then?
You know what? I'm more of a rhythm player, but I could say I like a lot of rhythm players that like. I like George Lynch.
Oh yeah, See, Dokken was the most tasteful glam metal band ever. Mm-hmm. If you want tasteful glam metal, George Lynch is your guy.
I like Zakk Wylde a lot.
Everybody does.
I like Zakk. I like Yngwie Malmsteen a lot.
Oh, that's the guy that I
love that
fucking
guy.
hate.
Oh, you hate him?
Yes.
But he plays well.
He does play well, but he has the mindset that you need to put 6 million fucking notes in every fucking bar.
And
one of my favorite guitar players is Robert Fripp from King Crimson. Oh. So that's the opposite idea. Mm-hmm. You can play with silence.
Of course.
Silence is absolutely crucial to some bands and to some sounds.
That's why I like John Sykes. He's one of my favorites.
That's the motherfucking legend. His stuff on Thunder and Lightning, play those fucking solos. That's insane.
Tasty.
That's
amazing. Insane. He sings great as well.
Yeah, but his stuff on my favorite thing what he played on, which is Thunder and Lightning. Well, no, my favorite thing he played on was Spellbound by Tigers of Pantang.
I like the Blue Murder stuff.
I like that one too.
That's my favorite, man.
That Valley of the Kings.
Sick.
Good stuff. And then came an album from Holy Mother, which was absolutely underrated, underspoken, and nobody knows anything about, so Agoraphobia. That one is a mystery to me. I heard it many times. I can't wrap my mind around it.
Okay.
Bring it closer to us.
All right, here we go. Agoraphobia was recorded by me. I played most of the guitars on that as well. I had Frank Gilchrist re-recorded the drums on there. John Macaluso did all the demos.
Oh.
Herman Frank played some guitar in it, and
Herman Frank from
Accept, yeah.
Fuck.
And he played some guitar on it as well. And Wayne Banks actually was playing tonight with me. He played some tracks on it. Of course, the late great Randy Coven. And it was something I just wanted to. It's almost, people compare the guitar sounding to like Pantera-ish. And I was never into Pantera-ish. I don't know
what it sounds to me? Subhuman Race, Skid Row.
Oh yeah, really?
A little bit like that. Heavy, but not heavy in the metal sense, but heavy in the just pure brick sound, brick guitars put onto the max. Very heavy, but not very speedy.
Right. You know what? I like the record. I like the record. It is my least favorite.
Out of all of them.
Not all of them, but not when we talk about Strider and all that, and the Now album.
But Holy Mother, your least favorite Holy Mother album.
Least favorite.
Okay.
But it is aggressive.
It is. Yeah, it's heavy. It is heavy. It's not speedy though.
No, it's not
some double bass stuff, but it's not speedy.
It's tasty. I like the drums on it. The best part of that album, to me, and I'm the singer, is the drums.
Yeah, you're singing differently on that one.
Right. That's why I don't really like it.
A little bit more grit.
Yeah, I don't like it as much.
A little bit like Phil.
Not really. That's why it's not my favorite. My favorite part of the whole album is the drums.
The drums are very.
I really love the drums.
Yeah, the drums are cool. The drums get a good basis to it. If it was more speedier, more in your face, it could be better.
Yeah,
could be better. Let's go to the covers. You record prolific covers of Holy Mother.
Yeah.
And people, I've done this. I've put on apart from the sound, because they know that it doesn't sound like Dio, but I've said it's a Dio recorded Holy Diver. I tell to people at the party, and I put on Holy Diver by you guys. People were fucking sure it's Dio, and people were fucking sure it's Halford when I put on You Got Another Thing Coming. And I listened to you cover Whitesnake and Children of the Sea with the band Geeks. I saw all of that. How do you and you even sound close to Billy Idol on Rebel Yell.
That's
How
interesting.
do you fucking cover all of those guys with different tones to be so close?
You know what? Thank you very much. It's a compliment. But you know what? The way I learned to sing is listening to all those great singers, and that's the way I learned to sing. I'm not a taught, singer as far as schooled.
Oh yeah.
So I go by tone and what's going on. That's how I relate to a vocalist, And I also play in an 8-piece wedding band back home, and we do clubs and stuff. And I got to sing everything, and I always I got to emulate the voices, So I've always been good at that. So, but again. With the covers, Dio has always been my favorite.
Dio is your stuff.
Yeah, he's my my.
You should do Neon Nights one day.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, but record Neon Nights.
Oh yeah, we should. Yeah.
We'll fucking do it on the next album.
Yeah, that's a great. Thank you. We might do that.
Awesome.
You know what I really like is Don't Talk to Strangers and all.
Love
that.
it. But what I do, really, 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 Sign of the Southern Cross. Astoundingly
great.
Or Die Young.
Another one. I mean, they're all good, man.
Yeah, they're all good, but Sign of the Southern Cross is so massive, pounding, like atmospheric, everything. Unbelievable stuff. Well, let's go into Messiah Kiss. Messiah Kiss is an international thing, right?
International,
How did it, because with Holy Mother, you were moving away from traditional metal. And with Messiah Kiss, you kind of turn it all around. Some people say that the best record you sing on is the first Messiah Kiss album. As far as music.
Dragonheart is the best
Dragonheart.
That's the best vocals.
See, but the first one has Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt's so cool live. We used to do it live.
Man.
Yeah, great song.
How'd you come around with
Here's how it happened. All the guys from Messiah's Kiss, the band name was not Messiah's Kiss.
Okay.
They're all local German guys.
Yeah.
They were fans of Holy Mother.
Oh,
and they looked on the back of the album, they saw that we recorded it in Germany at a studio in Bochum.
Okay.
They went to the studio, and the guy, his name is Detlef Mormon, it was his studio, and Detlef called me and said, these guys want you to sing on the album. And they sent me the music. I was like, nah, I don't want to do it. And they were persistent. And then I listened to the songs. I'm like, you know what, this could be pretty good. So, we worked out all the specifics and stuff like that. And I decided to fly to Germany and record it in Detlef's studio in Bochum. And then we got, actually, Rainer Hansel was the manager. He was working with Holy Mother for the last Agoraphobia album. Did the album, and then he got it signed to SPV.
Yeah.
And we decided to come up with the name Messiah's Kiss.
Possibly the best distribution out of all of your albums.
It is, yeah.
But you need to re-release those first two. They're not available freely.
Really?
No.
They're on SPV.
Yeah, but they're not in print.
I'll tell Eddie we're going to do another album very soon.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We're doing another one.
Do it.
So
just let it be classic metal all the way.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Metal.
Just keep it like that.
Yep.
So our first show.
You played lots of shows with Messiah Kiss.
Our first show was Wacken Open Air.
Ha! That's cool.
Then the second show was a tour with Doro. We did a 2.5 month tour with Doro. It was great, successful.
How did you like Doro?
Doro's amazing.
Pretty lady.
Amazing woman.
And amazing singer too.
Love her. She's great. And all the guys in the band as well.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny D, he's such a great guy.
Cool.
So
you said that your favorite one is the second one, right? Dragonheart. Or that's the third one?
That's the third one,
That's the third one. Yeah, the second one would be
Metal.
What's the name of the album? Metal. And what do you play? Metal. But the last one, it's not the best one out of all of them.
Which is the last one?
Get Your Balls Out?
Oh, Get Your Balls Out. It's a combination of Wayne's brother.
Yeah.
Jason Banks, Wayne Banks, myself, Eddie, and Alex. Just everyone doing their own thing. And that's what it came out with. They had nothing. It was not traditional. I mean, it was good.
good music, but not what I expected from Messiah Kiss.
Right.
I wanted metal and I wanted Dragonheart. And I wanted the first
exactly.
one.
So we're going to go back to that. We're actually working on it. We've been working on it for a long time. They send me songs, I sing them, I send them back. I don't write all the stuff for them.
Oh, yeah. And do you plan, because I know you play Messiah Kiss stuff with Holy Mother, but do you plan shows with Messiah Kiss like only?
We're trying to, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
In Europe, possibly, maybe?
It's got to be in Europe,
yeah.
Because they're German.
They're German guys. Well, we got to go to the almighty fathers. I would say, I always do, that the fathers of true American power and heavy metal are Riot. Mark Tirelli was the guy.
He was the
king,
guy.
The legend. Apart from Manila Road, which Mark Shelton was the legend.
There was a lot of good singers in the band.
Riot had tremendous choice as far as singers. How did you end up for 2 years playing live with Riot? You didn't record anything with them.
We
Why?
did.
Oh, there are recordings.
There are. It might surface one day. I did a lot of. We did some recording, and then Mark was really sick.
Yeah.
And then I got sick.
Oh yeah, we're gonna come back to that too.
So things got halted for a while, and then.
How did you end up in Riot?
Let's see how
now.
I believe it was Frank Gilchrist and Randy Coven, because Randy was in Riot for a little while.
Yeah.
And they were looking for a singer because Mike Mayo, he didn't want to do it anymore.
My least favorite.
Least favorite?
Mike DeMeo, yeah.
I loved Mike DeMeo.
Very cool tone, very cool vocals, but the albums with him were not the best Riot albums.
I just love his voice. I thought it was so warm. I really liked his voice.
How can you come up to Red Forrester and...
Oh, yeah. Red Forrester was a great frontman as well.
Astounding guy.
So, they called me, and I went down. I learned like 6 songs in like 2 days, and they were like, whoa, it's fucking great. So we went out. We started, our first show was in Granada, Spain, with Quiet Riot, and Megadeth. And
it was Megadeth.
It was an awesome show.
What's your take on... Oh, I'm going to get in trouble for this. What's your take on Dave Mustaine? Asshole, genius...
No comment. I'm okay. Now, you know what? I only met him once. I can't really judge a guy.
Okay.
From what I see, I mean, I'm not a big fan of Megadeth, but what they do, I think, is brilliant.
Yeah,
they're keeping the fans happy.
He can come out as an asshole.
Yeah, from what I read, but you know what? I don't know enough to even say it.
Get it. Okay, let's go back to Riot. What's your favorite Riot album? Were you a fan of Riot?
I was. I actually bought. Which one was it? With Red Forrester.
Oh yeah.
And Violent Crimes was my favorite song.
Oh yeah, that's one.
Restless Breed.
Restless Breed. Yeah. I like the next one. Born in America.
Great album, but I think the Thundersteel album is really good.
Thundersteel is
yeah.
Thundersteel and Fire Down Under.
Right. Those are the big ones. Yep. Those are my favorite. Yep.
What was your favorite song to sing, or favorite songs? Oh no, the hardest songs to sing.
Oh, what was the? I can't even remember. This one song was fucking really hard to sing. If I can remember. Oh God, I don't remember. But Thundersteel was not that hard to sing, but no.
It's hard to play.
Yeah, exactly.
On drums, Bobby Azomek played on that one.
Jazambak's brilliant. Yeah. Basically, I mean, the hardest. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Thundersteel.
Maybe Thundersteel. And a favorite?
My favorite would be Johnny's Back.
Johnny's Back. Oh yes, good stuff. Like that one. So you said there were recordings. What did you record? Original stuff?
We did 1 or 2 original stuff, and then we did
recordings or
yeah, we did one of the older ones I recorded. I think it was.
So there's a little bit. There are some recordings. Will they come out?
Maybe. Of course, they hold on to them until Holy Mother's. And they're like, we got Tirelli on here. You know? But we're doing a festival with them.
Oh, cool.
We're doing Headbangers open air.
So maybe we'll sing something.
Oh, we always do. I'm going to go up with them. And
how do you like Todd Michael Hall? How he's doing? I love him.
I think Todd is brilliant. I really do.
Astounding.
An amazing guy.
Astounding guy. Astounding condition for his age. He doesn't look his age.
No. He actually, it's funny because he was in Burning Starr after me.
Yeah.
So he was singing all the songs I sang and recorded. Then he leaves, he goes to Riot, and I was in Riot, so he's like following everything I follow.
Well, and what's your take on Riot with Harry Conklin, with the Tyrant from Jack Panzer? Have you heard it?
No.
Ah, see, he also sang in Riot, a little bit recording.
Did he?
Yeah. For a little time. There's a vinyl called The Tyrant Sessions when they re-recorded some stuff with him.
What year? Like
I don't remember now, but I know he did.
Yeah.
Which was like Harry Conklin from Jack Panzer with Riot. Astounding singer.
Oh, it's funny because he came up and sang a song, I think, with them at Keep It True
Yeah,
Festival.
so that's why because he played with them. Love his
I didn't
vocals.
know
Love
that.
him as a vocalist.
I didn't know that.
Love him as a vocalist. Astoundingly good singer. Well, Jack Panzer is coming to Poland, finally.
Yeah.
Finally, in like January. And then we come to a private matter. You are close to Dio in also one aspect. You had the same stuff as he did, but you survived.
Stomach cancer, stage 3.
Tell us all about that. As much as you want, of course.
Well, when you came in and asked me to do the interview, I was eating dinner. I have no stomach. They took my stomach out completely.
How does it work, actually?
Well, that's why I was eating so slow. I said, you got to give me a little time. So now I eat very slow. I don't have a stomach, as we said, but we surgically, they made a small intestine inside. It acts somewhat like a stomach.
So they gave him probably bacteria, like a stomach and something like that?
It doesn't have the acids.
Oh, yeah?
But, I got to chew my food good. And I lost a lot of weight. I was a bodybuilder back in the day. I was 40 pounds heavier. I was like,
muscles, guns.
Like fucking Fabio, Thor. But you know what? I'm thankful. I'm healthy. So, and it was a tough time,
It was a struggle. How long did it last? How long?
I went through a good 2 years and a half of,
chemo and
chemo,
stuff.
yeah. That was the only thing. That was the part that almost killed me, was the chemotherapy.
Oh, yeah. Well,
that fucking put me in the hospital.
Most people lost.
That was
Dio didn't.
It put me in the hospital and they almost died. It was like, wow, unbelievable.
So how do you live day to day? Does it change day to day life very much?
As far as eating and everything, yeah, definitely. I mean, if I eat small meals throughout the day, like little meals like that, I can't eat one big meal, so I won't get enough calories, But over the years, I lost weight because when you eat less, you lose.
Yeah.
But I work out almost every day, keep myself in great shape, and I eat well. I can basically eat anything I want as long as it's not too much sugar is hard to digest.
And how did it change? Because you told me once that you did like the booze. How did it change that?
You know what really hurts? Being in all these great countries with all the best beer.
And you can't drink?
I don't even want to take a chance because what happened was I was drinking, not heavily, just the way my body would metabolize alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
I got pancreatitis. Something happened.
Oh, yeah, I know.
It backed up on me, and another thing I had, my pancreatitis, my pancreatic enzymes, I meant to say, were astronomical. They're only supposed to be a little over 100 or 200 if you got pain. Mine were 18,000.
Oh, God.
The doctors are like, this is crazy. They wanted to cut me open. I'm like, get away. The pain was, I've never felt anything like that.
Oh, yeah. So you don't drink?
And I think it was from drinking because I would drink beer every day, but not a lot. But what happens is alcohol thickens up your enzymes, your pancreatic enzymes, and it blocked up and gave me that. So I'm like, I haven't had that ever since, so I'll stay away from it.
Get it, got it, good. But yeah, and I want to check, how did it affect your singing at all? Like capacity to sing?
Not at all, man. Not at all. No, I mean, when I was sick, I didn't even think about singing.
Yeah,
I'm like, I just want to get better. I don't even care about nothing. But no, not at all. The only thing that's affecting me now is something in this room.
Oh, yeah. Possibly moisture.
It must be something.
Possibly moisture.
I'm getting like a cough in this room. It's weird.
Possibly moisture. Okay, so let's go to the last thing that you did, which is the last Holy Mother album, which, and I will be totally frank, first that I heard it was a disappointment. Because I wanted Toxic Rain again. And I liked Face This Burn, like the title track, but some of it was too modern, too sludgy, too slow, too not old school for me, and for many people too.
Right.
Do you agree? That was the reception. A little bit.
I see it coming from fans that are, you know, very hooked on Toxic Rain and all that. And I appreciate that, you know.
I want to be frank with it. It's not my favorite thing that you did.
Faces Burn. Faces Burn is heavy.
Yeah, that's my favorite song out of that album. But
and then the River. We got the River back on.
Yeah, but that's the
old one.
Yeah, that's the old one. But some of it is just too slow.
Right. It's a lot of American sound and stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
It's very modern. Very modern.
Well, it is modern in the sense that I used Kane Sherko to co-produce. I produced most of it, and you know, he had all the sounds that he used for Five Finger Death Punch and Papa Roach and all that, and you know, all those American bands. And, you know.
Five Finger.
Yeah, you don't like them? I like Disturbed a lot. I gotta say that. It's one of my favorite new bands.
See, Disturbed had albums which I could listen to, but when I hear "Hello Darkness, My Friend," I get the fucking pukes.
The pukes. I love his honesty.
They overplayed the shit out of that song, and I like the original. Hello, I'm gonna kill you, you motherfucker. So,
but you know what I can
he's
get
a good singer, though.
Oh yeah,
amazing, astounding singer.
You know what's good about him? He's a great singer, but he's also he's so rhythmic and shit what he does. I'm like, this guy is great. And the band is great. The tightness.
They had a record called Indestructible, which I did like.
Yeah.
Which was a little bit more classic metalish, and I like that one. But some of it is. I'm an old school motherfucker. I like my Omen and my Manila Road and my Manowar and my stuff like that. Okay, you told us, or you told me, that you're coming up with a new Holy Mother album with a new old direction. Tell us more about that.
Every song sounds like Toxic Rain.
Astoundingly good. 10, I will. Okay, my review is 10 stars out of 10 stars. Thank you. Really?
Well, it's going to be heavy.
It's going to be old school. It's going to be speedy.
We definitely going to put some more. Yeah, we got to put that on there.
Oh yeah, See, because now you're coming out with different guys with Holy Mother. Who's in the band actually?
Well, we got this Mickey Licks, 18-year-old guitar sensation. You'll see him tonight. He's incredible.
But he's in the band.
He's like Jakey Lee, man.
But he's in the band. He's going to record the new album and stuff.
He's going to record with me, yes.
Oh, okay.
And we got Wayne Banks, who also plays with Messiah's Kiss. I got Russell Zudo from Dee Snider's band, plays bass in the band. So they're both going to do tracks on the band. And play the shows. Russell will do all the American shows.
Oh, yeah.
If things don't change. And we got Jim Harris, the original drummer, Jim.
So you would say now that Holy Mother is a bit of a conglomerate or a changing, revolving doors of type of band. It's like you're the focus of it, and the guys...
Yeah, you know what? I hung around this long. They didn't get me yet. They didn't get killed. I'm not dead yet. Nah. Yeah, I mean, poor Randy. I mean, Randy played on every album except for this one.
Musician.
Greatest.
Astounding musician. Like his bass.
He's incredible. He really was. Yeah. Good guy too. We miss him.
Well, I can imagine that. All righty, we've been at it long enough. I think the last words are up to you, Mr. Legend, the voice of Burning Star, the voice of Riot, the voice of US metal, Mr. Mike Tirelli. I leave the floor to you.
I want to say thank you for all the people who has followed Holy Mother and Mike Tirelli, my career. And we'll be out, a new album coming out January 2024. Look for it. Not sure of the label yet, but Massacre has treated us pretty well. And we're on tour now. We're in Poland. It's definitely one of my favorite places to play. My buddy over here, I got to meet him last December. And I want to say thank you again, and we will see you out on tour. I mean, definitely. And you'll see us on some major festivals next year rather. Happy holidays to you as well.
See ya later.